So in today's video, I want to talk about this thing called perceived value and how you can use it on top of your products and services to make them sound even more irresistible, and in so doing, convert more customers and bring in more revenue for your business. Let's talk about it. So firstly, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Penberthy. I help business owners and entrepreneurs get more customers and do that effectively online using social media. If you'd like to learn how to do that and how I've built many seven-figure companies using this simple process, I'd love to teach you. So there's a link in the description box and the top comment to a training that I think you'll really like and get a ton of value from. But in today's video, I want to talk about this concept of perceived value and creating this for your products, for your services, for your coaching, whatever it is that you sell. You know, we can kind of create this perceived value on top. It's going to make it sound even more irresistible. In fact, leave me a comment right now and let me know, have you used this idea of perceived value in your business, for your products and services before? If you have, let me know. I'd be interested to know that. But essentially, what we're trying to do with perceived value is we're trying to create, if we've got the real value of your product and service, let's say what you're selling is, not 2,000. Let's say what you're selling is $200, right? That's the actual asking price. That's the actual price of your product and service. What we're trying to do is we're trying to create a perceived value of $1,000 perhaps, right? So that's what they're actually going to go ahead and pay. And this is what we're trying to create in their minds to think that our thing is worth. Because what we're trying to do is we're trying to get to this point where someone, let's say we've got little Billy Bob over here, who's contemplating joining your program. We want to get him to a place where he genuinely believes our program is worth $1,000. Now, that doesn't just mean the components within it, right? When we're talking about perceived value, we're not actually just saying we want him to believe that our online course, getting access to that membership area, or your physical product or your coaching is worth $1,000 for the components that they're getting. Perceived value also is bringing into account the end result they're going to get. So we're setting up, like, let's say it's the outcome is weight loss, for example, right? We are heavily indoctrinating them on the benefit they're going to get from going through our course and what that will mean for their life, and creating increasing the perceived value that way. If we want to get some numbers in the mix, right? We want to have some comparison against numbers, then I'm going to start comparing my online fitness program to the amount of money they're spending on their gym membership, on their personal training, on their food, like all this stuff. I'm going to start to have that mount up so that it comes next to my course, and we're creating this comparison. So then when I talk about, hey, so going through my course, you're literally going to be saving thousands and thousands, over the course of, a couple of years for your gym membership, your this, that, and the other, your PTs, all that kind of stuff. Suddenly, the perceived value of my training is going up, right? On top of that, then we do play around with the actual components within it, right? We are breaking it up. Perhaps you've heard of the stack before, right? If you've got your offer, which is just one thing, it's your online training program. Well, you're not just going to position it like that. You're not going to say, hey, I want to give you access to my online training program that's worth, $1,000 because of this reason, this reason, this reason. We want to break it up and stack the value. So we actually want to break up this online course, and we want to, those workbooks that you've got included, we're going to mention those. That weekly Q&A that you do for your students, we're going to mention that. That initial one-on-one strategy call that we have with them, we want to mention that as a component. All right, the different modules that you've got, we're going to list each module separately and make it sound beneficial and exciting. If you've got a Facebook group included in your course, we're going to add that. Like all these different things. Now suddenly, each of these components have a value. Okay, so on and so forth. Okay, all the way down here. Okay, and now we are stacking the perceived value. It's going to be easier to get someone to believe that this is all worth $1,000 if we can stack it all separately and give each thing a value, as opposed to just saying, hey, here's my online course that's worth $1,000. And what we're attempting to do here with perceived value is, once we've got them to this place where in their brain they genuinely believe, they're like, man, with all this stuff that I'm getting, that sounds amazing. And now the result that I'm being somewhat promised or that I'm getting excited about, yeah, I'm realizing the benefit, I'm realizing the money I'm going to save, all this good stuff, coming about. Now, when we drop the price to the actual asking price and we say, look, although this is worth this, in fact, it's probably worth, a lot more, what I'm going to do today, because you're reading this page or because you're watching this video, because you're on this webinar, whatever your sales vehicle is, I'm going to give you access to, to it for $200, and it's going to feel like an absolute no-brainer. It's going to feel like a complete irresistible offer. And that's the goal here. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to we're going to take our products and services and we're going to turn it into an offer. All right. Rather than just being a product, it's now an offer that sounds utterly irresistible to your ideal customer. All right. That's what we're trying to do. That's the power of perceived value. And what you need to be doing as homework from this video, if you want to implement this, is figuring out how you can break up what you offer, okay, into its individual components and give each one a value that's realistic, but a value nonetheless, and draw comparison to the things that they've already tried that haven't worked, okay? And that's gonna elevate the perceived value of your course and make the distance between the actual asking price and the perceived value further away. And in so doing, it's gonna feel utterly irresistible to have that drop in price, all right? So hopefully this was helpful for you. If it was, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up on this video. Leave me a comment, let me know what you thought of this video. It's the only way I know that you're enjoying these videos and want me to produce more of them. So leave me a comment. And then also, if you'd like to learn more about this process, right, how you can go out there and generate customers online profitably and effectively, this being one of the strategies, but many others, I've got a free training I think you'll really like. I'll leave a link to it in the description box and the top comment. And also at the end of this video, I'll give you a button and that'll take you to a free online web class that'll break the whole process down from the ad to the funnel to the actual conversion of the customer. All right, so for now, hit this button right here, subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification so you're notified of any future videos. Hit down here for that training that I was just telling you about, so go check that out, and then click right here for another video I've got here on YouTube that I think you'll really, really like. All right, I'll speak to you very soon. Take care, bye.